hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go, D. You go tight. You got tight.
Now Gino on first down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Smith. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Dez Bryant. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bryant's extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 6.
They give it off here to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Come on, QB, come on. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on third down, Smith. It's caught by OBJ. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
Hey, check Mike. Watching your five.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Mike,
Here's Smith throwing again. He finds his target, Beckham. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You can't block me. You can't set. You can't block me.
To the air again, Smith. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Smith to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest.
He's got a man, complete. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Topper.
53, check 53.
It's coming this way. Monday, Monday. Monday. Hey, Foxtrot.
The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. Bryant has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You ain't doing nothing today. Shift.
Switch.
80. Bravo.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Alert. Slip.
Here's Rosen to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Let's go, D.
On 1st down, Smith buying time to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll run. This is Hunt. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Smith. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brooks Reed, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Another try after the 1st down sack. Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
That
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
17. Browns 14. Matt Bryant set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brooks Reed in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
You don't want to see me. You don't want me.
Throwing now is Gino. That one is caught by Hunt. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
He don't want it.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Rush in. Rush in.
A shotgun snap for Smith, and he's got his man. That's Landry. The 40, 30, the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 83 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them?
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for the Dolphins. 49 yards on the ground. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Ballage. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jeff Swain, his second touchdown on the season as they have taken the lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Smith. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's. Name on that. Yeah. What do you got?
After the interception, here's Rosen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Middle. 61. Matchbox lights. Alert. Check.
Now it's Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Check. Watch the safety creep.
Hold the look. Corner.
Hey, Haywood. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama, Mack Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Now Smith. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, 53. Mike. I got you, boy. I got you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, dude.
Motion. There we go.
They go play action. It's Rosen. Going to look deep for Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, as the first half is winding down. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor, and now it's second down. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and the Dolphins are going to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Motion. Right 56.
To throw again on second down. Rosen, open is Swaim, the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. Caught by Wilson. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Let's go, fellas.
A gain of 12.
Right.
First down.
56. Let's get off the field, B. Let's get off.
Hard. Hey, echo.
On first down, it's Rosen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It's the former Dolphin All-Pro Olivier Vernon. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And now it's Rosen looking, and he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Check 3. Slay. Corner.
Third and long here for Rosen. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
On 2nd and 15 now. Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Aqib Talib. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter, punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The 34-yard line.
Hey, exit.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike.
The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Christian Kirksey in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Hey, alert, alert. Monday.
53's Mike. Check, 53.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch twist.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Rosen now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 4.
Middle.
Stop your whining.
All right, here.
Now Rosen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Bryant has it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Hey.
53.
I got hug.
Check hot route. Hot. Alert.
Bravo.
Check. 53's Mike. Check, 53.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Check, 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 check.
It's caught by OBJ. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Off play action. Jones. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. On first down. Hunt. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on second down. Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The Browns on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the
blitz coming, and down he goes. Brooks Reed, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Brooks Reed, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Third and long, it's Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Watch the eye.
Motion, motion.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll stay on the ground. Ballage again. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful of not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Here's Jones from the gun on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Throwing on first down. Jones into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They run it with Balaj. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Even, 4 down, even.
And they take a knee. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Six man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.